In this video, I'm going to review the Exped Dura 8R air mattress. This air mattress is rated for minus 40 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. In extremely cold conditions, it is filled with down and it is super handy. I'm going to show you the weights, the measurements, my experiences, and tell you where I've used it. Now, I had the previous 9M mat and I learned that didn't handle a house cat. Other than that, it's all good. So let me show you the weights and operation of this air mat and why I like it. Now, fully bundled up and loaded, this air mat is this size. It is, I'll show you the measurements here. It is 12 inches tall or 30 centimeters, and the diameter is about 7 inches or about 16 centimeters or so. You can see the size here, and I will now weigh it. These are not light, by the way. Hold, okay. This air mattress is 2 pounds, and let's call that 12 ounces, or 1.2 kilograms. Now, these air mattresses are meant for ultra cold locations, Greenland, Antarctic, Rockies, Norway, wherever you're super camping cold. So this is not a lightweight option, but it is a very capable and warm option. What I'm going to now show you is how this expands out, give you the measurements, operations, and an idea of what it can handle. So what I'm going to do is just open and show you the parts. The actual air mattress is stuffed in a bag. When you stuff it in the bag, you have to triple fold it. You cannot half fold this air mattress, roll it up, because it will not fit in the bag that it came with. Do note, you need to roll this very tight, otherwise you're going to have lots of trouble getting it into this bag. So you're going to pull it out, and this air mattress pops out like this, and then inside of it is a snuffle bag. This is what you're supposed to inflate the air mattress with. You do never air mattresses blow into these down air mattresses, because it will fill it with moisture and ruin your down air mattress. Now, this snuffle bag is huge. It's super thin, ultra light, and it comes with a snout, kind of like an elephant. And to fill it up, what I do is I open the in valve. There's an out valve to drain it, and an in valve here to fill it. You can just simply pull it like this. This is very easy in warm temperatures. In cold temperatures, it is a fight, so just be aware of that. And then this Exped port here opens up. You can see the port there. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Exped. They don't know me. I paid for this with my own credit card, so that's just how I roll here. And you can see the inside, it's got a one-way check valve there. And all you do is just simply smush this in. You can feel it click in. And now we're going to time how long it takes to fill up the air mat completely. My timer says 250. Okay. And all you do is you just open this up, get it as open as possible, close it up, push in. The first couple puffs take a little while because the air mattress needs to thin out, and what I do when I'm camping is I open the air mattress and let it kind of air up, because overnight it's squashed and it does take quite a bit of effort to get it going. And initially it doesn't look like anything's happening, but we'll get going here. And you got to be careful not to pinch the snout of this thing. Otherwise, it is a problem. Okay, so that's 2 pumps. This is definitely not the most efficient speed air mattress, but you can't beat the down insulation in this thing. Now, one of the problems is too, if you're in a very small tent, this is awkward as heck. The first time I went to Greenland, I made a mistake and just threw this over the shrubs. I punched a hole in it, so that was a mistake. So do not throw this over the shrubs thinking, oh yeah, no problem. Treat it with care and it will serve you well. Mine has served me for over a decade, maybe 15 years, my original one. And after the house cat took it out, that was my lesson not to be so careless with it. And that's all it needs. And it is fully filled up, ready to go. pop this off. The valve holds it. And I always double check to make sure they're okay. And it is now 1:38, so just under 2 minutes, not too bad. So you can see the air mattress is quite sizable. When it is fully expanded out, it is 20, well, we'll call that 26 inches. That's about 73 centimeters, give or take. And then the length is 6 feet, or that's like 183 centimeters, give or take. And then the thickness of the air mat is 4 inches, or it's 5, so that's 10 centimeters. You can see the thickness there. Now when I lay on it, hopefully I don't damage it here, because that would stink. All right. You can lay on it here. I am 6 feet tall, or 183 centimeters. My head doesn't hang over the edge. My feet don't hang over the edge. So truly 6 foot tall person works pretty well. It is wide enough for my body so I can put my hands in my pockets and sleep pretty comfortable. If I put my hands to the side, I find over time my arms kind of flop over at night. So I either do the mummy, sleeping like this, I do the prayer maneuver, holding my hands here, or I put my hands in my pockets or down into my pants there, and that works actually the best. Now, right now I can already feel the warmth on this because this air mattress isn't just an air mattress, it's filled with down. Check out links below where I purchased it. It's expensive, these are not cheap, but I have used my Exped air mattress in Antarctica, Greenland twice, Denali once, in the Rockies, the Sierras in the winter. These things are totally, totally spectacular. Now, as far as emptying it goes, all you do is simply open the out valve, and it is just a straight hole. Now when you seal these, make sure there's no fiber, feathers, or anything in the valves, because otherwise they will slowly leak overnight. All air mattresses with a push-in valve have the same amount of problems, and what I do is I just squash the heck out of it. And I'll time, let's see, so that's 7 minutes, okay? So start squashing it in here, and I'll get this little snuffle thing out. And by the way, this air mattress does come with a repair kit, so that's super important. It's got, it's got information on how to repair, the patches, the glue, everything. So it comes fully kitted up, which is really nice. I always put this snuffle bag in the bottom of my air mattress bag, that way it's less likely to get lost. And then what I do is I simply do a third fold, and you can't really counter fold it, so you have to, or over fold it, so you gotta really do a 1/3, 1/3. It's a little bit fiddly, so there is that. But once you get it to here, then you just squash the living oblivion out of it. And of course, when it's cold, it's harder to roll this up. That's just the nature of the business. But my old air mattress had foam in it as the inflator, so this is easier to squash. All right, so I just sit on it, just push the air out, keep rolling. Keep rolling. My buddy in Greenland, he had a Sea to Summit airbag. That thing got a pinhole on day 3. That stunk. Mine slowly leaked because it had worn out and it had feathers in the valves, but that was okay. And then once I get it squashed, all I do is open it up here. I get the valve door, snap it in. Make sure I don't lose my repair kit. All right. And then I simply stuff it in here. Let me move back so you can see it. All right. This is definitely an easier system than my old air mattress where I had to do like 40 pumps. It's like doing CPR. That was kind of tough. All right, and then simply pull up the drawstring, seal this bad boy up. And the time is 9 minutes and 30 seconds, so 2.5 minutes to fully deflate and put it back in the bag. Not too bad. Definitely highly recommend Exped air mattresses. I've used these for like 15 plus years in so many cold locations I can't even remember. It is heavy, but I sleep so much better that even though I'm carrying 1.5 pounds instead of like, or 2.25 pounds or and a half instead of 1.5 pounds, I sleep so much better that this extra pound gives me an extra 2 hours of very restful sleep, and that is worth the wait and then some. Please check out comments below. I've got books on Adventure Expedition 1, how to do all this and other things, and I also have my book, The Motivated Amateur's Guide to Winter Camping. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.